Dave, you said for your birthday you wanted to win. How's the birthday feeling now that you've gotten the win?
I feel fantastic. The guys played really well, so makes a good day great on my birthday. Trevor, I thought was cruising early and then just made a couple mistakes, and they just happened to go to the ballpark. But I thought he really had a good outing, and offensively, I thought we did a nice job. We had a great approach versus Flaherty tonight, and once we got to the pen, I just thought we kept putting pressure on those guys, taking walks. Obviously, that 14 pitch at bat from CT was a difference in the game as far as adding on runs, taking lead. Because at that point, it could have went either way. But that was just a huge at bat, and I just can't say enough about that at bat. But yeah, Trevor wasn't feeling good going into the start. So for him to take the baseball was huge for us.
What was it about that 14 pitch at bat with Chris Taylor that was so impressive to you?
He just wasn't going to be denied. And, the guy was up there throwing 97, 98 miles an hour, breaking ball, change up. And a guy that typically doesn't have command, it's sometimes harder because you don't want to be surprised by a ball in the zone. But CT just relentless in that at bat, and probably the best one we've had so far this year.
And with Mookie Betts, he found different ways to get on base, whether it was hit by pitch, walk, but closed it with an RBI double. How was it seeing him kind of find his way to getting off that swing late in the game?
It was great. It was great. I thought his work that he's had with the hitting guys the last couple of days, mainly yesterday, really triggered something. And he took 5 at bats today. They were all really, really good at bats. And you can see when he goes, our guys have a way of following.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, with Trevor, he said that he didn't know if he was going to be able to pitch today. Do you have any concern that he might have to sit this one out?
I didn't. He's a guy that, if he can take the baseball, he'll take it. So he gave us everything he had, and we handed it off to Victor and Nate, and then Vic closed it out. But I wasn't concerned at all that he was going to take the baseball.
And he doesn't give up a lot of hits, but when he does, they're usually home runs. What do you think that is?
I don't know. I think that it's one of those things. I think Walker was going through that about a month ago. It's just cyclical. I think that it'll correct itself.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Dave, did Trevor just have flu-like symptoms?
I don't really know. I know that he was really trying to stay hydrated. Didn't feel great. So I guess we can kind of put it in that bucket, I guess.
Okay. And what about Treinen? Was he available tonight?
He was not available. There was a little something in his pregame that his body didn't feel right. So wanted to make sure just give him an extra day.
Next question is from Rowan Kavner. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, how much are you learning about guys like Nate Jones and Bickford and those, late inning spots, in these kind of few appearances they've had?
We feel great. I think that it's kind of when guys are down and you need guys to step up, and you got to see what you have. So to get those two guys, really grateful that we have them on our club, and we're giving them some runway, and they're getting an opportunity to prove themselves.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, I had to look it up. You were not in the game when Alex Cora had his 18 pitch at bat, but you were on the team that year. Were you here? Do you remember that?
I was here, and I was had my pullover on, cheering like heck, and saw that ball go to the ballpark at 18 pitches. It was incredible, and I had some. I definitely was thinking about that as CT was going through that at bat. So wasn't a homer, but it drove in 3 runs.
Thanks.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Michael Duarte.
Hey, Dave, I didn't get a chance to wish you happy birthday earlier, so happy birthday.
Thanks,
You're welcome. Zach McKinstry's 2 errors there tonight. Is that something that you're concerned about? Would you still put him there, or would you see on those plays?
Yeah, I trust him. It's just one of those things that it happens. It's baseball, but I trust Zach anywhere on the diamond.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks
Thanks,
everybody.
guys.